Hello, good morning, entertainment daily lovers. Welcome to another live stream. Seriously, this is a topic that keeps giving this Korra Obidi, Justin Dean. It just keeps taking turns and so much. But one thing I want to say is I noticed that a lot of you are really invested in the story, so we will just keep the story um going out, keep updating you people concerning what is going on. And secondly, um get to meet different type of people and their behavior and so much. So there's, if you really follow this story, you will learn a whole lot. Good morning. So I'll just do a quick one here. And I know that most of you, my people, will come in later and watch. Those of you that are interested in this JD, KO, and the whole of their gang. You have JD's gang, Korra's gang, and all of that. So there's just so much to learn. Let me quickly check our sound and we'll come in. Like just as the title implies, Frida somehow has surfaced from nowhere. And Frida is, if you've been on this channel, you know that that's the one we refer to as Zacchaeus. I always talking. Zacchaeus was a very little man. This lady talks too much. Yes, Frida is doing the most. Like seriously, Frida is doing the most. And when you see characters like this, from Justin to Frida to Korra to Lolo to Miriam Awolowo, and the list goes on. There is just so much you can teach, there is so much you can talk about when you look at what is going on around these people. So let's focus. Jeba too is still talking. So there's so much to cover. I don't have the time. As much as I can, I will drop these live streams here. So Frida somehow surfaced from nowhere, like she's been missing in action for a while now. But now that Korra came out and actually called out her supporters, all of them are now bringing out up their heads. People that didn't have the balls to say things are now saying things. Those that had little balls to say little stuff are now emboldened even more to say things because Korra has actually opened the door to all of this nonsense that is going on and made herself to look silly, in my opinion. Okay, because what she did was not necessary. Do you understand? When Cora got that email, and this is my honest opinion, when Cora got that email, she saw the names. Okay, when you send an email, except the person block you immediately, you'll be able to, get back to that person. Okay, um, so receiving an email, you're able to respond back to that email. So I would have expected Cora to email back to that person, cuss the person out or those people, because she said I got 3 emails and some messages. There's a number of messages. Okay, I'm going to pull up this person's video, Frida's video, and we're going to tackle that. But I want to first of all touch down, like I always do. If you're just meeting us for the first time, we're here to analyze, and I've always said this. Okay, this is Entertainment Daily. My duty is to tell you the story, what is happening, celebrity gist, world news, content creators reaction videos, and we call a spade over here. We don't sugarcoat anything. We don't say, oh, we love this person, so the person is doing something wrong, we're not going to point it out. We will talk our mouth not to talk, and I waiting no concern us now with the talk, and based on that matter we will tackle everybody accordingly. So Cora would have been able to send email to those people and cuss them out. That's how you feel. You're so pissed off they've done these things. Cuss them out. Okay. And now let's go back to when Nancy did her own live stream. I'm getting to Freda. Don't worry. If you're just coming in like the live stream, I hope you all can hear me. Let me quickly check my sound. Because this is going to be a quick one, quick one, and I'm out of here. If I don't do it now, probably I won't be able to do it. So I want to try my best to see if I can drop these videos here because I know most of you love Cora and Justin's gist. So I'll just keep popping them out here for y'all. Um, okay, so let me go to YouTube and quickly check sound to make sure that you people can hear me. Uh, and then we will proceed. So, like I was saying, Cora could have done that, and it will be fine, right? Like you want to cuss them out to make you feel better, cuss them out, then you can now come out, put out an official statement that is saying, don't, send me an email, or don't send me anything that is going to piss me off, because I don't want. I'm working and I
Don't
don't want to
send
hear
me anything
nonsense.
that is going
Okay.
to piss me off because I don't want.
Okay.
I don't
Sound
want.
is
I'm
good. Sound is
working
good.
and
Sound
I
is
don't
good.
want to
Sound
hear
is good.
nonsense.
Sound is good. Okay. So back to the gist at hand. If you're just coming, like the live stream, give the live stream a thumbs up. Give the live stream a thumbs up. So now moving over to Frida, I feel like Frida is a clown, a serious, serious clown, a wannabe. Frida, you are doing the most. But before I even give my 2 cents about Frida, I will first of all allow you all to listen to the nonsense that came out of Frida's mouth. If you're waiting for someone to come out and embarrass herself, by because what Korra did was Korra embarrassing herself, not even embarrassing those people that call themselves her fans or Koreans or those bloggers. She ended up embarrassing herself because she made herself look silly. You said one thing and you're doing another thing and you're contradicting yourself. People are now beginning to question you, acting like Boo Boo the fool. And Justin is still there pretending that he's the good one, and you have actually confirmed that. So it means that there is something you're not telling. Like there's so much that she did not think about before opening her mouth anyhow to talk nonsense, to spew complete bullshit that she did spew. That has now given the likes of this cockroach, Freda, the right to come out and continue in this her stupidity that she had actually packed up long time ago. Do you understand? And it is just hilarious. This whole thing, this whole thing is just hilarious. I'm just right from the beginning watching this whole. Anyway, let me pull up what this Zacchaeus from Minnesota had to say with a big head. Like I don't like. I don't like people just bullshit. Like, can people just be real for once? You supported an evil person. The audacity for you, Frida, to come out and call JD a good person. He's not a good person. That forget that nonsense that Korra is also to opening her mouth. Korra knows that she's lying. Korra knows that she's lying. There's nothing good about Justin. So forget the fact that she can't say, he's a good father. He's this. Korra cannot beat that her drum going as a tradition. Like, I don't like it when people pretend that they know about tradition, culture, and yet they don't. The same Korra that comes out and beat drum and this and that. Korra, I dare you, beat that your drum and say, Justin, because you said you're from a royal home. I dare you to beat your drum. As an African woman, beat your drum and say, Justin is a good person. May thunder no strike you from village there where you did. And that's the same nonsense that Frida is putting up. That is, these things piss me off when I see people. Don't come out on social media and start acting like a fool, because you end up embarrassing everybody. And that's the same thing Frida is doing. You're supporting an idiot, a very evil, manipulative man that is so vindictive. You're not the first person that got married. You're not the first person that's going to get divorced. You're not the first, but you keep doing the most. So the audacity for you people to come out, Korra on one hand calling him a good man, Frida talking, is it my word now? Has she not said it that he's a good man? He is not a good man. We don't have to take you people's words for it. He has showed himself online. And a person that could behave the way Justin behaved online towards a woman that has 2 children for you. Those children will grow up and see all of the nonsense you've said about their mouth. What makes you the fact that these 2 women could open their mouth? It is nobody like it pisses me off because these women happens to be Nigerians. They happen to be Africans. Maybe if you're from somewhere else, okay, now I'll consign you. But to see 2 women from Nigeria come out and call somebody that is as evil as JD a good person, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me try to get something down. I guess my attention is needed for something. Let me see. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, sorry. God is strange. Trying to verify what that is, but anyway, I'll do that later. Right now, let's continue. Okay, so I'm like, I feel really embarrassed to see these two women referring to JD on different. This is a good father. The other one, I worked with a good man. What are your definitions of a good person? A person that behaves the way JD behaves is a person that you look at and you refer to as a good person. Let's go over to Freda's page and let's pull up the nonsense that Freda uh, posted. Let me see how many 10 hours ago right now. I saw it in the night. But like, okay, this morning I'll see if I can quickly come in here so we talk. So let's get into Freda's post. Okay, let's go back to the
trying to dig yourself out from.
let me see. Let's go back to the very
On
beginning.
the mud that you are.
Facebook is just can be bullshit sometimes. I'm trying to get this to the very first word that came out from her mouth, but for some reason it's not happening.
And let me just be clear, I do not need apology from anybody. Every one of you that bullied my family literally dragged my name on the mud that you are now trying to dig yourself out from. I don't need apology from you. What I need from
Now, first of all, do I believe that anybody is trying to apologize to Frida? That person must be a clown, because even if you feel like you are one of those people that Korra insulted, you did what, except I don't know why some people are even taking this thing the way they're even taking it, because if you ask me, what Korra did was Korra embarrassed herself. Like, forget about it, because at the end of the day, majority, I want to believe, okay, and if that's not the reason why you spoke up, then you probably deserve the the insult or shade that Korra gave you, because when you see injustice happening, you should learn your voice. And if you learn your voice for that purpose, you don't need uh, uh, gratitude or thank you from the person or the fight, because we know that when you're fighting a good cause, God will bless you. Okay, God will bless you. Favor and even the nature, whatever you believe in, if you're a traditional person, if you are whatever you are, okay, God will bless you when you are doing the right thing. So you don't even need Cora to come up and say thank you, because don't look at it as you're fighting for Cora as a person, but look at it as you're standing for someone that people bullied, someone that the husband came out and did, ex-husband came out and did the most online, said despicable things, manipulated, recruited people. And in order for you to say, okay, let's no, we're not going to allow this, because it kept happening and JD never stopped, has no plans of stopping. Even as we speak this moment, JD has no plans of stopping. If you're just joining us, you are welcome. We're here to analyze Freda's video, the shade she gave to Korra. So Korra insulting you people, and those of you that feel offended should not even feel offended, because you fought for justice. You fought for the right thing. Okay? Except you were expecting something from Korra. Oh, I will fight for you. You will support me. I will fight for you. You give me shout out. Then, if both of you had an agreement and then she did this, then we will understand. But if you were just fighting for a human being, okay, a woman that needed support, then whatever she's saying should not bother you, because at the end of the day, when you look at it, she embarrassed herself and not anybody else. If you really, really want to look at it. So I don't even understand why people were crying. And remember, when we did that analysis, I said it. Now, back to Freda. Do I think anybody is actually sending Freda email to say, "Oh, please forgive me," because Korra now came out and insulted all of us that supported her. And are you serious? If that's the case, then you are also a clown. Like the number of clowns are actually increasing at this point. The number of clowns are actually increasing at this point. I don't think anybody is pleading or begging Frida to forgive them that they didn't know that Korra was a user and this. It mean like, don't fight for someone because you need something from the person, because you need her to come out and shout you out as the best person. Okay, what you're doing is going to speak for itself. You don't need Korra to come out and sing your praises, so you shouldn't feel that you're betrayed and now you want to run to Frida. And I know that Frida is a liar. Okay. Wild card, you woke up said, I said none is emailing Frida. Exactly. I don't think anybody, and if anybody is emailing Frida should post it. Post it with that person's name. Let's see who's the clown, because who's the clown that wants to go and email Frida to tell Frida what? A woman that speaks the way Frida speaks. Is that somebody? And the fact that she's referring to Korra, another human being, as it and this, and I'm like, you are even worse. Because if we look at the words that came out of Korra's mouth and the words that came out of your own mouth, you are worse than her. So what is giving you the guts to even call her out and try to pretend now because she insulted people that supported her? Now you want to claim that you supported a good man, you were on the right course. Close your mouth, Zacchaeus from Minnesota. Shut up and take several seats. And this wannabe lifestyle you're pretending, you're never ever going to be who you want, you are pretending that you are. You're always going to be that Zacchaeus from Minnesota. That's where it starts, and at full stop, Ali Coco Bendel, that's where it stops, Frida. So shut up and take several seats. Opening your mouth to say somebody, people are emailing you, you don't need to forgive them. You don't even know the punishment where they wait for you. You're talking about forgiving other people. You should go and pray for forgiveness yourself because of the nonsense that came out from your mouth. All in the name of you're supporting this thing, you're supporting rubbish that you call JD.
Is for you to repent, right? And make good choices in the future. Because let me tell you, I know these people personally. I have met them personally. I have helped one of them, especially personally, for years. So when I tell you, motherfucker be lying, I know for a fact.
Let's stop here now. I know these people, I've met them. Look, you could be with someone for years upon years and still not know them. Okay? That's humans for you. What they want you to see, what they want you to know, what they want you to perceive them as is what they will. So don't say, oh, because you people don't know them, I have known these people online. What you people did was wrong. I admit it. They both got the divorce. Okay, move on. Why try to bring the other person down? Why come online and keep screaming and screaming and screaming? If Justin had just moved on in peace, we would not be here talking about all these things. We will not be here talking about all these things. So the fact that you feel like you know Korra, you know Justin, you've been their friends for a very long time, you've helped them, you've done this, still does not mean that you know the both of them in and out, that you can swear on behalf of the two of them. You swear on any of their head, you go, Peme. You're just going to buy, you're just going to die like that for nothing. Because you would think you know them, but you don't. Just because you were their friends, you were mingling, you were doing this, you don't know them. So stop. Hello. Oh, you know they sleep. Oh, you know they sleep. Welcome, welcome. That's a barrister Oyoyo in the building. I saw these Fredas ranting, and I said, let me just come in here because all these people that are enjoying this Korra and Justin gist, I have to keep updating them, and there's just so much to learn from this story. They have like, yo, Miriam Guerra, Happy New Year. I think I'm seeing Marilyn Guerra. I think I'm seeing you for the first time this year. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good. Thank you so much for joining today. Welcome, everyone. You went to bed so early and now you woke up. Because I was surprised to see you. It's 10 a.m. my time. So I'm like, Oyoyo is here already. So I don't know what's making Frida. First of all, I think Frida is lying. And here that she's trying to do motherfucker lying, motherfucker. Frida, in fact, you should be ashamed of yourself. What's all the motherfucking heavy? Motherfucker, you're still not gonna be. You're trying so much. Frida, you are going to be Freda, and you're going to be that big-headed, very brief Zacchaeus that is in Minnesota. That's full stop. Nothing else. Nothing else. So if you like, go there, they go pretend, say you don't turn to black American, you won't begin to talk man, fuck a man, fuck a man. Shut up there. You fake ass head, that your big giant hammer head of horror. Shut up. Your BS is too much. You supported evil and now you're coming here to talk nonsense. You want to pretend that now you're the good one. Oh, because Korra came out to embarrass herself and now shut up, Freda. Be quiet. Oh, yes, this Frida should stop and leave Korra. I don't understand. Like, she's done so much, and she thinks because Korra came out and embarrassed herself, that now she's been proven right. You're not being proven right. We know that Korra spoke nonsense, and Korra lied when she referred to Justin as a good father, whatnot. And now you want to twist that word that she said, good father, to be a good man, that you supported a good man. May thunder no strike you with your lie. I don't know why people are not afraid to. People just open their mouth like that and they start lying.
That motherfucker is lying. Okay, she lying. She a liar. She's a user and will dump you.
Freda, just talk normal. Talk normal. No, they try to fake to be who you know be. Hey man, you're a liar, user, Oluku, talk straight. Talk straight. No, they try to pretend. Nobody go to say you be Black America. You be Freda, very brief. That based in Minnesota. That's who you are. And full stop. That's where it starts. That's where it ends. Shut up and take several seats and just use your normal voice and your normal accent and your normal this and just talk the talk, whatever you want to say. She's just doing too much. Now she came out, said people are emailing her. In fact, is it emailing or messaging her or trying to plead with her that they never knew that Korra was like this, that she was right. Nobody sent Frida any email or anything.
When you are no longer needed. I keep saying that, but you don't believe me. It's like that. Leave. It will dump you when
it goes to show how you're not even a matured person. It doesn't matter how much you think you hate this person. There's no reason referring to a human being as it. First you said she would dump you, and the next thing you start referring to her as it. It goes to show how unsmart this very brief person with giant head is. When you act like this, it just like I don't know. People don't really think that people on social media are smart and people can actually read between the lines. And Freda really thinks that she's got everything figured out and she's this, and by flashing an American passport, that has made you've arrived. You have arrived in this world that we all live in, and we see the chaos and everything going on. One day you can be alive, in the next 5 minutes, as you open your door, you're gone. And you're here carrying passport and flashing it. This life does not start and end by if you think you're holding the strongest passport. You can still sleep in the night and you don't wake up the next morning. That passport will be there. You will no longer be there. So don't think that has made you better than the other person that does not have that passport. It's a very foolish way of thinking. Very foolish way of thinking. You could still have that passport. You could still have all of those money, cars, and everything you think you have. And one day, one illness that has no cure will just hold you down, and you're in the hospital. You can't move. You're bedridden, and that's it. You will still have your money, your passport, your cars, your everything. You won't be able to use them. So this Frieza was part of Korra. What could she possibly know about Korra? Whatever she knows about Korra, does that make her better? She's not any better, and that's the thing that is pissing me about her. She talks anyhow. Korra too talks anyhow. Both of them, they have bad mouth. So why is she coming out here to try to make it look like she's the good one and Korra is the bad one? Who invited her into other people's marriage issue, even though you're their friend? You know, who invited her into this situation?
No longer needs you. When you see a soulless, like literally, like a ghost, like how they do those Halloween, they wear those ghost costume, whatever. That is it.
So you will keep hearing it, but in the beginning she said she used the word she, and then she quickly changed it to it, like referring to Korra as a thing, right? Not a person. Um, and I think that makes Frida feel better about herself. She thinks that makes her better, and people are going to respect her and say you're just a big head. That's just who you are. The same woman that came out and was talking, oh, man, Cora did this. She was laying with 6 men and that in JD's home. And a person that talks has this type of foul mouth and basket mouth, what we call basket mouth in Nigeria. And you're out there criticizing the other person because according to you, you people were friends and she's a user. If she's a user, you too, you're a user. Simple, simple and short. All this while you've been quiet. Immediately, Cora came out and insulted those that supported her. You came out. If you had balls, why didn't you come out since and continue on your path? You think that because what has happened now, you will come out and start and nobody emailed you anything. Nobody sent you any email to beg you. It's only a fool that is going to send an email to an evil person like this woman.
It's something with no heart, nothing. It will drain you. Take all you have, take all your money, and it's always money. If it's not money, forget about it. She will take all your money, and when she's done, she'll be like, I don't know you. Who you? Who is you?
So what is the money that Cora took from Frida? What's the money that Frida has? Not because they go way oversized boot. Oh. Like, what's the money you have? Since you said she's always draining people, collecting money. And if you listen to this is the same narrative that Justin puts out there. But at the same time, people give him donation for coffee and everything, and he does not appreciate. I don't know why you people be pointing one finger at someone and the rest of the fingers are pointing at you. If she's a user, you people are user. That's Justin and Freda. They are also users. If she's collecting money from people, it's the same thing these two people are also doing. So why don't you just say, we're all best of the same feather, instead of pointing fingers at her all the time and saying all of the same thing that you and Justin is also
Don't
doing.
buy Nyasha because Nyasha no go help you nothing. So you guys are literally running around. I didn't know this was how you are. And the people that knew were trying to tell you guys, and you dragged us.
You see, this is one of the reasons why I said nobody would send anything, because Korra is so open and transparent that if you've been watching Korra for a while, you already know the kind of person that Korra is. So I don't, if anybody come now to tell me that, oh, I'm shocked that Korra will come out and insult this blog, I'm like, are you serious? Do you understand? So Korra is that open that you know what Korra, to an extent, okay, is capable of. That Korra came out and spoke the way she spoke is not a surprising thing to a lot of people that know Korra and her mouth. Yes, so please go back to sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do you understand? So I still don't understand the reason why these people want to act like, oh my goodness, oh, this happened, the other one didn't happen. What are you talking about? She's gonna use you. Which money do you have, Freda, that she took from you? That you're alleging that she's always using people, you know her. And anybody that is shocked, well, the joke's on you. Because she's always put her everything out there, you know, or almost everything. Korra's always put almost everything out there. And if you put two and two together, you can tell her kind of person. So you know the kind of things to expect and you won't be shocked. So if you're shocked, you are on your own. When she spoke, when I heard, oh, they said, oh, Korra was blowing hot. I'm like, that's Korra. I've not even seen the video. I've not heard what she said. But immediately I saw the post, and I'm like, but that's Korra now. When if Korra gets angry to an extent, she would come out and blast, and she's done it several times. So why is this time a surprising thing for people? And now Freda wants to use that as an excuse to come out and start talking nonsense. Freda, close your mouth, okay? Because you're not better than the person you're trying to judge.
What did I ever do to you guys that you're dragging me in the mud? What did I
You
do to
did
you?
the
Tell me
most.
one thing that I did to you. Nothing. All
You
I
did
did
the
was
most.
I worked with a good father. Am I the one that said it now? No. I worked with a good father. I worked with a good man. And you guys dragged me. Now you're trying to drag me into the.
This is the thing I'm saying. You come out and you try to repeat what Korra is saying, when even Korra herself knows that she lied through her teeth when she opened her mouth on that live stream to say he's a good father. And all the times that Korra has said that Justin is a good father, Korra knows that she's lying. If Korra is not lying, I dare Korra, as she said she's from a royal family in Nigeria. Let's take it in a traditional way. Korra, bring out your drum that you always beat. Let's follow the due process. Beat that your drum and swear that Justin is a good father. If you don't fall down and faint on that live stream before that live stream end, then we are not Africans. Then you're not from a royal home. Justin is not a good father, and everybody knows that. If he was a good father, Korra would not take Crystal Hesketh to court. What good father brings in his friends to come and torture his own children in his home and still did not open his mouth to defend his children? What good father allows his followers to use bad words on his live stream, calling the little girl mean? She's this, she's like her mother, she's mean like this, and you read the comments and you scold the children, even when you are wrong. What good father? Korra knows that she lied when she made that statement. So for this foolish Zacchaeus in Minnesota to even open her mouth and repeat the same statement shows that you're even worse than the person you're trying to judge, because you're saying, I worked with a good father. No, all of the examples, everything that we're working with, what all of them they put online. Why did you take him to court if he was a good father? Why did you take his friend to court if he was a good father? And you came out saying victory, victory. If he was a good father, you wouldn't even be the one to come out to defend your children. And according to you, you asked him and he said, I would investigate, and he never did. If he was a good father, he would not block you and delete all the videos that you're saving for your children to grow up and see when they were little, just because he wants to punish you. He made sure he deleted all the memories that you will save on Facebook for your children to grow up and see. So Freda using this as an excuse just made her look more silly, because every reasonable person know that Korra did not tell the truth when she made that statement. But we understand that she cannot say otherwise, because court document said, don't say this, those. That's why I said she shouldn't have even called out those bloggers in the beginning. Leave it. There are other ways you could have done it. Tell everybody to rest. And that would have been it. Send an insultive email if that makes you feel better to the person or the persons that sent you that stuff. That's what you should do. But no. What is going on again? Give me a second. I'm seeing something on my screen.
aftermath. Don't drag me to the aftermath because I left you because you're a grown up and you chose evil. You chose evil over good. So I left you. I let you. I blocked you. And I told you, do not use my name. Don't ask me. Don't use my name with that brand that you believe in. Because I don't believe in yama yama. I don't believe in whatever is going viral. It's not my business. I don't hop on a bandwagon because it's going viral. Let's hop on it. Nah. I would rather not go viral. I would rather just be me, myself, and I than go viral for the.
Give me a second. Yo, I gotta go. I gotta go. Emergency. I'll see you all later. Emergency from my kids' school. I'll see you all later. Bye.